Hi friends, my name is Suzanne and welcome to Suzanne's Bedtime Story. I just finished reading this amazing book to my sister and I decided I should read it to you guys because I've been away for a long time and I apologize because I went to Hawaii. It was so much fun. You should tell your parents to try and get you there, and if you do, I hope you have so much fun. So today we'll be reading Benny and the Birds. Benny and the Birds, written by Sarah Prince, illustrated by Naomi C. Lewis. Once there was an old man named Benny. Benny didn't have a dog and he didn't have a cat, but he had 100 birds. They were beautiful pigeons, all different colors. Benny loved them all very much and he had a name for each one. Every morning, Benny was up bright and early. As soon as he opened the cages, the birds would fly high into the sky. The birds would swoop and fly around around big circles above Benny's house. Benny would smile as he watched his birds twisting and swooping and turning. Then they would fly off their days for adventure. Later that day, Benny would wait for them to return. One day, Benny was not well. He woke up in great pain and could hardly walk. The birds were still locked in their cages. They knew something was wrong. Benny's friend Edgar came to visit and found Benny sick in bed. Edgar insisted that Benny go to the hospital to see a doctor. The doctor said, "Benny, you're getting a cold. Your heart is not strong. I would like to keep you here for a rest." Suddenly, Benny remembered his birds. "Oh, my birds! What have I done?" he cried. "Edgar, please go quickly to my home. My birds are still locked in their cages. Please, set them free." Edgar hurried to Benny's house and opened every cage. The birds quickly flew out of the cages. Edgar waited for the birds to swoop and fly around and around in big circles above Benny's house, but instead, the birds flew straight up into the sky and out of sight. Later that day, Edgar returned to lock up the cages for the night. He waited and waited, but the birds did not return. What will he tell his dear friend, Benny? The birds were all Benny had. Edgar worried all of the day to the hospital. He stood outside Benny's room, afraid to tell him the awful news. He opened the door, and what did he see? Birds! Birds! They were everywhere. On the windowsill, on the chair, on the table, and all over the bed. And right in the middle was Benny's smiling face. Benny's dearest friend had come to make him well. "My heart may not be strong, but it's big enough to love all of my friends," said Benny. And that is the end of Benny and the Birds. I hope you enjoyed this story so much, and I hope you sleep so well, and make sure you turn on post notifications so you get notified whenever we post a new video. Subscribe and like. Bye friends!